Here, he'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Now Allen, off play action.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Go.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
You talk about the defense for these Chargers.
This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Hey!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, Little. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. The Colts send out their punter.
Back deep to return is Marvin Mims.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now this time, Allen will throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
The Chargers at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
At the 45-yard line.
Get it! Knocking, hey, get your line.
They'll run on first down. It's Little. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
Hurt! Cowboy 80!
Jet sweep. Here comes Worthy. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They convert on third with a gain of 22. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Ready? Go! 18 Cardinal.
Second and long. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
First and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Colts add 6 to their lead.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll complete this one to Collins.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Two yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, he's caught. Michael Pittman with it.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Kyron Williams hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. Throwing to start the drive, Kirkpatrick. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Up the middle they go. It's Little. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
From the gun on third down, Kirkpatrick. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Throwing now is Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
23 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
Williams will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Williams, touchdown, Chargers. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Little. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. 76.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kirkpatrick. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 7. First down, Colts.
Get it. Get it.
Off the play fake. Kirkpatrick. That's into the hands of Worthy. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. Kirkpatrick. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Little.
Now he's loose again.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards.
First down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Thank you.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
13. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Allen going to run with it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
He'll air this one out from Mims. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Jalen Mills. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now again, right side. It's Little. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Kirkpatrick. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Andrews. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
I had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Oh, and Elliott has pushed it to the right. It is no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Allen.
He's got room at the 30.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Allen to throw once more.
He'll give this one to Pittman.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Allen.
Now he's going to step.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 75.
And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Colts 24, Chargers 19.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Okay, ready?
On 1st down, it's Little.
Nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Ready?
Flowers going to go in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Gotta be lying. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Cougar 19. Rig.
Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They defer to Brown to start the drive.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Throwing, Allen.
And this one's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
42 yards.
And the Chargers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
To throw is Allen. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Back to throw.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his heart. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Colts 31, Chargers 27.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's first down. To throw is Allen. He'll get this complete to Collins. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
And the Chargers, first down.
Allen. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to